Justice with Judge Mablean will be life because in everything we do, it involves the law. You came to court to testify about what you heard, what you saw, and what you know.
She's fair.
I don't have a hearing problem. This ear works good. This one works even better.
She's firm.
I'm not responsible for that ticket, and I'm not going to pay for it.
Who says you're not going to pay for it? I'll make that decision, not you.
She's honest.
What you have to say?
All I have to
Nothing.
say.
This is Justice with Judge Mablean. Deborah Steiner is suing Hector Gutierrez in the amount of $1,675. Ms. Steiner claims Mr. Gutierrez failed to landscape her lawn in time for a neighborhood competition. Mr. Gutierrez claims Ms. Steiner is at fault as she kept changing her mind about what should be planted.
In the matter of Deborah Steiner versus Hector Gutierrez, Ms. Steiner is suing the defendant for $1,675. You claim that he blocked your winning of the landscaping competition for the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Then you just know you would have won, huh?
Well, I do, yeah. I mean, I've won the last 5 years, and I actually had an email from the committee stating that they were looking forward to my wonderful white and yellow lawn, like usual, and flowers, and that if everything was status quo, I would be going home with the $1,000 again this year.
The committee sent you that in advance?
Yeah, I have it, yeah. I have the email.
That you would be going home with $1,000? It seems a little
that
biased.
I was winning. Yes, that I was going to win. Yes, it's
that
written
seems a
here.
little biased, doesn't it?
She's friends with the committee, Your Honor.
Well, it's not that I'm friends with the committee. I mean, it's the neighborhood people. I live in the neighborhood. I'm friends with all of these people.
But the rest of them live there, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Okay,
mean,
so
it's not
tell
my
me what
fault
happened this time.
Okay, this time I
But
was
I want to see that letter in advance. I
Okay,
really
do you want to see it now? Here, I'll give you
Yeah,
all.
I
I'll
can't
give you
believe
everything
that
or
they would
just the
send you a
letter?
letter in advance.
Just the letter?
Yes,
the letter?
just the letter.
Okay.
That's all I want to see right now.
This is the letter. There you go.
Thank you. Keep talking.
Okay.
I
So
can read.
I had won 5 years in a row with my white and yellow flowers, jasmines and gardenias. And so anyway, I decided this year, I thought, you know, they are my neighbors. I wanted to give somebody else a chance. I wasn't going to do it. I was not going. I was the last day to apply to basically fill out the forms, and I thought I'm not going to do it. And then Hector calls me and says, "Oh my God, why haven't you called me yet to do your lawn? It's the garden show next week." And I said, "You know, Hector, I'm not going to do it. I decided to step down this year, give somebody else a chance." So we talked. Oh my God, he was very upset. No, you should do it. Absolutely. I've got some great new ideas. We'll do color. I'll do some great new hedges. And we went on for back and forth for 2 hours. And finally I said, okay. Do you think we have enough time to do this? We have a week. And he said, yes, we have it. I said, great. So I went, I filled out everything. What happened?
Wait a minute, did you get this letter before or after you had filled it out?
I got this letter before.
Because you had not yet agreed to participate.
Exactly. So what had happened at that point was everything was go. Great, he's going to come, he's putting in the new flowers.
Well, wait a minute. If you got it before, it says, "It brings me great pleasure to see that you're participating." So it seems that you got this after you had completed the application. That's
Well,
just an aside. Go on.
It's
Keep talking.
possible. I really, honestly, Your Honor, I don't remember. I thought it was
Okay.
before, but
That's
you
it,
could
Your
be
Honor.
right.
She don't remember. That's part of the problem.
I don't
All
remember
right, we'll
what.
get there.
Hector, hello?
Go on.
So anyway, so at this
He
point...
assured you that in a week's time
me
you
that
could
a
get it
week was
done.
enough. Right, great.
Okay.
So again, I was hesitant, but I said, yes, we'll do it. Okay, great. So he starts, and then it was just about during the second day, I said to him, you know what, Hector, I don't like this idea.
Wait a minute, he started with his new idea.
With his new idea.
Which was?
Which was the colors, all the different colors, and he was going to put in these exotic lilies and do these new hedges and
Our new
everything.
idea.
And, well, it was your idea. You
Okay,
are the one who brought me that idea.
cares? It was a new
Okay.
idea.
So, all right, the new idea. So
That you both agreed upon.
Right, eventually
and
we
because
agreed.
it came from him initially, you sat down and talked about it, you both agreed upon it, right?
we spoke over the phone
Okay.
and we agreed. Yes,
All
we agreed.
right.
Okay, so we're going forward. He's doing it. He started it. And I just wasn't comfortable with it, and I wasn't liking it. So I said, you know, Hector, let's go back to the original idea. Bring in the gardenias and the what do you call it? Jasmine's.
Jasmine's.
Yes, Jasminoids.
The second day you told me
right,
to go back.
Second day. I said, let's go back. Do we have enough time to do this? Yes, I'll order them. They're coming in from Napa. I'll order them immediately. We have enough time. You're sure? Yes, I'm positive. Great. So we go the next day. Nothing has arrived. The next day, nothing has arrived. Oh my God, it is the day before. So at that point, I said, you know what, Hector, let's go back to your plan because at least we have these lilies. But you know what? Hector never watered the lilies and they died. I'm like, hello? I mean, are you kidding me?
It's an exaggeration, Your Honor.
It is. The lilies were dead. I mean, there's no exaggerating. They're dead. They were dead.
They
Flop,
were dead.
All right,
They were
we're
dead.
going to hear from you, Hector. Please be quiet now.
So after the lilies are dead, we have no choice. We've got to wait for these jasmines. I don't know what I was going to do. So finally, they come from Napa. He's on the truck. He's on his way. He's talking to me on the phone. I'm like, are you sure? I mean,
What day is this?
This is the day before the garden
sixth
tour.
day.
The 6th day, exactly. The day before the garden tour. So now he assures me, don't worry, I'm going to do it. I've got everything, the mulching, this. I just have to plant them in, fix it all up, and we're ready to go. Great.
And this is the new idea. So
This
you're
is
back
the
to the new idea.
No, this is the old idea. This is he's going back to my original plan of the yellow and the white flowers, right? He's going back to the original plan. That's why we're waiting for the
but
flowers
you're
to
waiting
come in
on
from
the
Napa.
gardenias and the jasmine.
Yes, exactly. So finally they come. He's on the truck. He's coming. And I'm getting more nervous as the day's going on. He's not arriving. When does Hector arrive to my house? All right, granted, he told me I'm stuck in traffic. I'm like, oh my God. And so he arrives at my house at twilight, literally. I'm like, okay, great. He bought his big lights so he can see at night. No, Hector didn't bring his big lights. I don't know what he was thinking. And so I'm like, oh my God. Now he goes, don't worry, what time do they come? I said, they come around 9. You know, they could come a little before 9, but around 9, they're going to come. And he goes, don't worry, I'm going to get here at like 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, well, Hector, that's ridiculous because the sun isn't even up at 5:30, unless you're going to come with your big floodlights at 5:30. Don't worry, I'll be there early. I'll be there in time. I'll be finished and gone before before 8:30. I said, great. Hector arrived. It was 8 o'clock, it must have been. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he stopped for breakfast, but he came. It was 8 o'clock. When the judges came a bit early, they got there about 10 to 9. When they got there, Hector was still planning and trying to. And they literally looked at my garden and they went, "Oh, this isn't done," and they moved on. And they never came around and moved back.
Yep, you were disqualified.
Coming up on Justice with Judge Mablean.
I did not call you and say,
Honor.
Hector, I want to do the garden again this year. No, you called me.
Steiner,
I was
Steiner.
out of it.
Don't repeat yourself.
Sorry.
Makes you sound old. Don't do that.
All right.
Justice with Judge Mablean. If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean. We're back with the case of Deborah Steiner, who is suing Hector Gutierrez for $1,675.
Okay, what about this, Mr. Gutierrez?
Okay, Your
And so
Honor.
you're just so sure that you would have won the $1,000 prize?
I am 98% sure I would have won,
And
yes.
what's the $675 for?
That's for his work that he never finished.
I finished.
He
Your
never
Honor.
finished
I
it?
Well, he
finished
didn't
it, Your
finish.
Honor.
No, I sent him home at that point. I mean, what was the point? We lost the contest.
No, Your Honor.
I didn't know. It was just go home and leave.
No, Your Honor.
I mean,
He
and I
was
was
he was right.
embarrassed.
You
I
said he was
embarrassed.
almost finished and right in the middle of it.
He was in the middle of it, but he was too late. My point,
Okay,
Your Honor.
I got you.
Okay,
You
go
didn't
ahead.
pay, he didn't finish, so you didn't pay him his $675 either. You did all
I
of that for
paid him.
$675?
I'm telling you,
Man,
Your
I
Honor.
need you. My gardener just cut down the weeds. Cut down the weeds and charged me $400. Shoot, and you planted and landscaped and cut and trimmed hedges and gardenias and jasmine, and I just got weed cut down.
And she's a handful, Your Honor. And I'm on the phone with her for 2 hours.
Well, yeah, you called me. Hello, Hector. I did not
I
call
did
you
call her,
and
Your
say,
Honor. I did.
Hector, I want to do the garden again this year. No, you called
Miss
me.
Steiner,
I was
Steiner.
out of it.
Don't repeat yourself.
Sorry.
Makes you sound old. Don't do that.
All right. Sorry. I'm going to sound old.
Mr. Gutierrez.
Okay, Your Honor. So, for 5 years, we've won this competition.
Oh,
That's-
now he said we.
We.
Okay.
Now
Well-
we're
She
we.
said I've won. All right.
It's we.
It's a joint effort.
It's a
Oh,
joint
yeah,
effort,
joint effort.
yes. And
I
she
pay,
hadn't
he
called,
works.
so I was seeing what's going on. So I called her, and she said she felt that somebody else needed to win. I could understand that, and I said, well, maybe it's a good year to try a different color scheme. And she agreed to that, so that's what we elected to do.
Excuse me.
No, excuse me.
Sorry.
You talked.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. So we get going with the plan, and she says it's been 2 days and stuff hasn't showed up, and she starts freaking out. But actuality, it hadn't even been a day, and she changed her mind. And she wants me to order all the old stuff that she normally
So
gets.
you're day one
Right.
to start the new plan,
Right.
which is colorful stuff.
Right, some lilies,
And then
yes.
before you could do that, day two, she's changed her mind.
She's changing her mind. Right.
Okay. That
So-
kind of agrees with what she said.
So I had started on doing her hedges. I made them into some cool shapes. I revealed some of her house because it was kind of up against her house. And I was told that the old gardenias would be there within 24 hours, and they hadn't got there. So she starts freaking out, and then she wants me to go back to the old stuff, but because she was so adamant about getting rid of
Well,
everything
wait a minute.
else,
I thought the old stuff was gardenias and jasmine.
that was the old stuff, yeah.
But you were told that the gardenias would be there in 24 hours.
Because she wanted to change.
Right. And you said then she told you to go back to the old stuff.
The old stuff was the
the
gardenias.
new idea, the
Okay,
lilies.
but you get me confused.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So what was the new idea?
The lilies, the Peruvian
Colorful
lilies.
lilies.
Yes, colorful lilies.
So let's say colorful lilies,
Okay.
gardenias and jasmine.
Yes.
Okay.
She wanted to go back to the lilies
Okay.
because we scrapped the idea.
No, I wanted to go back
I
to the
didn't-
gardenias and sorry. Well, he's got
Yes.
his flowers.
My
on.
goodness.
Sorry.
Do you think if you repeat it 10 times and you say it over and over and over, it's going to make any a different
right.
impact?
Yes, no,
I heard you
you're
the first
I know,
time.
I'm sorry.
Trust me, I did.
Okay.
That's why I corrected him and said it wasn't gardenias and the jasmine. You're talking about the real stuff.
Coming up,
Who has proof what time the judges came back?
None of us.
I don't, Your Honor.
Justice with Judge Mablean. You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean. We're back with the case of Deborah Steiner, who is suing Hector Gutierrez for $1,675.
Let's go.
Thank you. Okay, so because we were going to go with the gardenias that she had changed her mind, I didn't water the lilies and they died. So I had to go get some more from my shop. And when I went to go get some more from my shop, I hit a traffic jam. At this point, she's making it sound like I was scrambling, I had all this stuff. I wasn't at that point. I had prepped it, everything was ready to go. All I pretty much had to do was lay in a few plants and then put some mulch and just be there for the walkthrough.
So what happened?
So she told me I had till 9 o'clock. I figured I'd get there about 7:30. I stopped for coffee.
Wait a minute. So the agreement wasn't that you would be there at 5:30.
No, that's ridiculous.
That's what you told
uh,
me. I'm just saying. I'm just
Zip
saying.
your lip.
Okay.
It wasn't
If
necessary.
you have to, put your, yeah.
Sorry, Your Honor.
So you said she said you told her you'd be there at 5:30. You said I'd be there at 7:30.
Yes.
Because you had until 9. And how much time did you think it would take you to put the mulch down and set the plants?
Half hour, maybe an hour.
Oh, so you were pushing it close.
I wouldn't say that, no. I figured if I was done by 8:30, I'd still have a half an hour. Because I was getting there at 7:30. So I stopped and got coffee at 7, and I was at her house by about 7:25.
Okay. So
And
what
then-
happened?
So I get there, I go to start doing my finishing touches, and then the judges show up. They showed up early.
What time did they show up?
They showed up about 8 o'clock.
Are you crazy? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The judges showed up at 10 to 9, 8 o'clock.
Look, you told me what time.
I told you.
You
I'm
say.
sorry.
Now, did you really expect him to agree with the time?
No, I guess you're right.
Okay.
Yep, you're right. He's not. Yeah. That's why I'm.
So your statement
Suing
is that the judges, it's their fault because they came early. Now, who has proof what time the judges came back?
None of us.
I don't, Your Honor.
No, I don't have proof. But it stands to reason that if it starts at 9, they wouldn't arrive at 8. I mean, they
I
never
don't know.
have.
I've never been in the landscaping competition. They have to go all over the neighborhood, right?
Right, but they started at 9.
Not
I mean,
Well-
they did
necessarily
come
on her
at
yard,
10
Your
minutes
Honor.
early.
Let me
but-
see. This email said, We will arrive, keep in mind the judges will arrive around 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Saturday morning, around 9 a.m. So it's ambiguous. It's not set in stone the exact time they would arrive.
Right.
That's why I said to you, Mr. Gutierrez, it seems like you kind of pushed it too close, you know?
He did. That's why I was having a heart attack.
So you never told her that you'd be there at 5. How you guys?
No, he said
5:30.
5:30.
Look, I heard what
Your
you
Honor.
said.
I'm sorry, 5:30.
No, I didn't, Your Honor.
Coming up.
Here's what she wants to, Your Honor. She just keeps talking,
I
and then she
remember
gets
you-
But
something.
you admit that
He said 5:30.
you admit that the judges arrived before you finish.
Yes.
You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean. We're back with the case of Deborah Steiner, who is suing Hector Gutierrez for $1,675.
How you so far off? 5:30 a.m., 7:30 a.m.
She hears what she wants to, Your Honor. She just keeps talking,
I
and then she
remember
gets
you-
But
something.
you admit that
He
you
said 5:30.
you admit that the judges arrived before you finish.
Yes.
And you arrived, you say 7:30.
Right.
She said you arrived
No, he
at...
was going to. He said he did arrive
No,
at 7:30. It
he-
wasn't enough time.
That's what I said. He arrived at 7:30.
Right, but he
arrived at
told me
7:30.
5:30. He was going to be there at
I
5:30.
said
Right.
I didn't say that.
And then he might have
I
had
never
enough time
said
had he
that, Your Honor.
brought his big lights and
I
I mean,
everything.
she just
said
likes to
that.
hear herself talk.
Well,
Oh, my goodness. I thought he said he'd arrive at 8:30.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Heard everything you
I
said.
know. I'm sorry.
Your Honor,
It
like,
doesn't change it. The point is,
I
the
didn't win.
judges arrived before he was finished. Bottom line.
Right.
And your contention is, but for his lateness, I would have won.
Yes.
And my legal analysis is maybe not.
Judge Mablean's verdict when Justice with Judge Mablean returns. You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean.
You started with a plan that this time I'm going to allow someone else to win. And when you spoke those words into existence, it happened. Someone else won. Not on the terms that you wanted, not the way you wanted it, but you had already said, I'm going to let somebody else win. So
Right.
that's what happened. All right? He finished your yard. I'm not going to order him to pay you the $675 because he finished it.
Well, he finished it late,
thank you.
but he finished it.
Whew, see? And earlier she said he didn't
finished
finish
it
it.
late.
Ooh, am I good? Did I get her to admit that he finished it?
Thank you, Your Honor.
And it's speculation whether you would have won. So judgment for the defendant.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge Mablean has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been dismissed.
You called me. I'm out $1,675. You're fired. That's it.
If we'd have stuck to the original plan, we would have won the competition, and we wouldn't even be here.
This has been a production of Entertainment Studios.